Hey guys, what's going on? I know it's been a couple weeks, but I had to give you a major, huge, the biggest life update you could ever have right now. So check this out. We got little man in there right now. Miss Rachel's still here, but we are doing our first walk together. We did a little walk last night with Erica as well, but she can't really move that well, unfortunately. But after you go through labor, what do you expect? So it's my first walk with little Maverick and Rachel right now. So we're gonna get these 10K steps in one way or another. Maverick Lee Clack has entered the chat. It's crazy, it's surreal. It's been a whirlwind of a week. So today is Monday. He was born last Wednesday, which was February 28th. He was born at 6 a.m. We got to the hospital that Tuesday night, almost a week ago now. It's crazy. And on Tuesday night, we got to the hospital about 7 p.m. Erica was having the contractions. She was going through so much pain as the night went on. I would say probably around like, I don't know, maybe about 9 p.m. or so, she was really laboring, like, no pun intended. But yeah, she was in a lot of pain. As the man, you feel very helpless, don't really know what to do. Obviously, it's my first time having that experience. So I was just trying to do as best I could to support her, just let her grab my hand or try to give her the counter pressure, as they call it. So it was crazy. I really felt I just felt bad because Erica was going through so much pain. But once they got to the point where they could give her the epidural, the pain subsided as she lost feeling in her lower body. And then as the contractions got stronger, she became more dilated. It was time for her to push. And what was crazy too is that there's actually a tornado warning right before we were about to push. So we had to move to a different room to get away from windows. But thankfully, there was no crazy storm ended up happening. So she got to pushing. She pushed for about an hour, which apparently is pretty good. I don't know much about this stuff, but they said that a lot of times first-time moms push for longer than that. But she did a great job. She was able to get little man out in under an hour. And he was born at 6:06 a.m. And that's kind of when it got really surreal. When he first popped out, when I saw his head pop out, that's when my heart dropped like, oh, I'm a dad. This is real. The whole pregnancy process, it didn't really, of course it hits you, but it hits you so different when you're holding them in your hands. When you saw him come out, man, life-changing, life-altering. And I'm just very blessed and fortunate that little Maverick is healthy, Erica is healthy. We had a successful delivery and labor, so it was awesome. The couple days after he was born are like a blur, like a dream, because we got no sleep. So Tuesday night, when we got there, 7 p.m. until he was born at 6 a.m., of course, no sleep. That next night, his first night on Earth, we got no sleep again because he was crying all night, which is fine, it's expected. He's just like, what the hell's going on? Like, where the hell am I at? So no sleep Tuesday night, no sleep Wednesday night. And then Thursday was a little better. I think we got like 2 hours of sleep or something. So from the moment he was born is the moment that I remember the most, of course, like seeing him come out. But then after that, everything is like a blur. We were at the hospital 2 more days, so we left on Friday. We had a little bit of a complication with Erica's bladder. She wasn't able to control her bladder, and her bladder pretty much got clogged. So they had to use a catheter to drain it, and it was like gallons of fluid coming out of there. So that was crazy. But thankfully, there was no further complications once they drained it. So we were able to go home Friday evening, and we're just getting acclimated to a life with baby. I've changed like so many diapers already because this dude is a pooping machine. But all is well, very blessed and fortunate. So gonna start to get back into my fitness regimen today. That's why I wanted to get these steps in with Maverick and Rachel. So we're after it. It's a late start. My watch is like saying, are you finished with the workout? Because I'm walking so slow, but I'm trying to walk a dog, walk a baby, talk to you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy this moment, hop off the phone, and I'll probably end up hitting the gym. So I might take you guys with me. And yeah, just a little life update. And of course, I appreciate all the well wishes from you guys. It means so much. Just pulled up to the gym, and I'm not exactly sure the game plan for today because my body is rejecting me right now. Like, my left shoulder has been bothering me, which is kind of strange because the right shoulder was the one that's been causing me issues the last couple months. But the right shoulder feels good, which is good. But now the left shoulder feels a little bit weird, and I actually aggravated it last Tuesday when I was doing machine lateral raises, which is a movement I don't normally do. So I think just the novel movement kind of threw me off a little bit. So I won't be doing that one again. But it's nothing too bad, but I don't want to push it. And I also don't want to push my lower body because I'm still recovering from the ankle situation, which is definitely getting better. But still can't really do any running or jumping, anything where I'm going to be unilateral. So I have to recover from that still. They want to push that. And then on the other side, the left side, this is something really bizarre, which I don't know what I did. But while we were at the hospital, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night, I was just sleeping pretty much on like a flat, hard couch essentially. And I developed some type of pain going through my hamstring into my glute. So I'm not exactly sure what that is, but that doesn't feel right. It really felt bad on Friday. Today is Monday, so it's getting better, but still not sure what's going on. So I wanted to give my body rest from lifting for sure. So I'm not gonna lift today. Definitely gonna do the assault bike just to get some cardio in. I did the 4-mile walk that you guys saw. Ended up doing 4 miles with little Maverick and Rachel. So I'm not mad at the start of the day. Being pretty active so far today. And of course my sleep has been horrible since he's been born, which is to be expected. So I'm just gonna do what I can. I don't wanna push it. I'm not gonna lift, just gonna stick with cardio. And I got some bands and stuff in here, so I'm gonna do some recovery work. Trying to see if I can just get some stretching in, some movement, go through ranges of motions, trying to get the joints lubricated and back to feeling good and fluid. So yeah, that's it. Let's get to it. I'll tell you what, first workout as a dad feels pretty crazy, just knowing that I'm no longer just training for myself. I'm training for a family. It hits a little bit different, so got to be a little bit smarter. Potentially, before this whole process, if my shoulder was hurting, my ankle was hurting, my knees was hurting, I'd be like, oh yeah, let's go ahead and push through. But right now I'm thinking like, dang, I want to be able to run around with little Maverick in 18 years, 18 is kind of far out, but even 18 years, yes, I still want to be running around with big Maverick at that time. But you guys get the idea. It's just your mindset shifts a little bit when you realize that longevity becomes so much more important when you have a family to care for. So I can't have any of these lingering situations, these injuries. I got to be a little bit smarter about the way that I approach them. That way, I'm confident 5, 10, 15, 20 years down the line, I'm still in optimal health. So keeping that in mind now, it hits a little bit harder. This right here, actually gonna be the first time that I've done single leg on this exercise. Let's step back here because previously, the last, I think it's been 5 weeks now since my ankle was injured. This has been very difficult to do. It's painful. So right now it feels pretty good. I feel it a little bit in my ankle, but it's not that bad. And actually the crazy part too about my whole ankle sprain is that it's higher up where I feel the pain now. So I no longer feel it in my ankle joint out here. Now it's on the inside and it's above my actual ankle joint. It's kind of higher. So that's why I was kind of thinking that I might have had a hairline fracture. But nonetheless, those hairline fractures typically heal like 8 to 12 weeks. And I'm getting close to that 8-week mark. So doing pretty good. Just got to make sure I don't aggravate it and make it worse. All right, y'all. Up next, we're going to go ahead on the assault bike. So I just did about 20 minutes of some lower body, as I call recovery work. More so just trying to get the joints right. feel good. Ankle was kind of bothering me a little bit, so slowed that down a little bit. And now I'm gonna go ahead on the assault bike. We're gonna do 20 minutes. I'm gonna go 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off for 20 minutes total. It's gonna be tough. And previously I always had problems trying to like grab my water and whatever. So I want to put my phone here. There's only one place to put your phone or your water. So I troubleshooted it and came up with this solution. Grab my outdoor pack that has my water here. So now I'm just gonna wear this backpack as I go. I need a sip of water. It's that easy. I can put my phone right here and we're cooling. All right, let's get it. Time to work. 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, 20 total minutes. And you know I had to get outside and enjoy this beautiful day. Like, come on. Come on. We've been in hibernation here in Ohio. It's March, what, 3rd or 4th or something, and it feels like this. It's 70 out here. It feels amazing. All right, here we go. Let's get it. Thank goodness that is over. I'm sweating. I'm breathing hard. According to my watch, I don't know if you guys can see that, we got, my heart rate was anywhere from 85 at the low end at the beginning, then it got up to 189, which is pretty high. Whew, I'm gassed. So I'm gonna go ahead, hit a couple of stretches, call it a day. This trick really helped though, I liked it. Out of everything in fitness, the thing that I hate the most is stretching. It's so painful, it's so annoying, it's so tedious, it sucks. But here we are with tight hamstrings, tight quads, messed up shoulders, so we're gonna have to do some stretching. My quads are so pumped after that bike. Let's see what we can do. I'm gonna start with the hamstring because that is what's bothering me the most. So I'm gonna go hamstring first. I'm just gonna do leg straight out. Try to, ooh. I need a stick or something, hold up. Wow. Let's try that again with a pipe. Should go here. Ooh. 1 minute. 1 minute, I'm gonna put this under my knee because I'm a little baby. 1 minute. Set a timer for 1 minute.
1 hour counting down.
Not 1 hour. No. Bruh. Siri tried to play games with me. Cancel. I try to bring my chest down towards my thigh. Get that stretch. Bring it out further. Come down. All right. I'm gonna try to shift. You see how my hips are opened up? I'm gonna try to shift and make it square. Ooh, and that's how you can really get that stretch, even twisting towards the leg that's out. All right, I'm gonna have to put on some music or fast forward this or something because you're just gonna see my face like, and hear some weird sounds, so my apologies. I'll see you when I'm done. Ooh. This right side isn't nearly as bad as the left, so that's good. But it's also very alarming that my left side felt that tight. But that is the side where I did something at the hospital, sleeping there. You know, a little extra attention to it. Some TLC. That stands for tender love and care, right? Ooh. I went ahead and did 2 sets for each side. It was horrible, but it's over. Now we're gonna do a quadricep stretch. I'm a little bit worried because on my right leg, the side that my ankle's injured, I highly doubt I'll actually be able to do this stretch because I have to put my foot up here and there's a lot of flexion going on in my ankle joint and that's gonna cause pain. So might not be able to do that side, but I'll start with the left leg up so you guys can at least see what I normally do for this. And it's a great quad stretch. The quad stretch to me is a little bit more bearable than the hamstring, but it still sucks. So you're gonna put your foot up. You guys can see back there. I got my knee right underneath my hip. I'm gonna drive this front leg forward. I like to use a pipe or stick or whatever, bow on this side as well, on this exercise as well. And then put that foot in front, And then when you stand up, you're gonna feel that stretch. Woo, sheesh, I haven't done it in a while. And then you can drive your knee a little bit further out if it's too much. And then over time, you're gonna try to get your back close to the wall. But obviously, I've been slacking on this, so my flexibility has decreased, but we'll get back to it. So we're here, and then over time, you'll be able to get your back all the way against the wall. Right now, it's a struggle for me, but this one I can handle much more than the hamstring. So we're just gonna sit here. You can use the stick to push your body back, get that stretch. And yeah, we're gonna hold here for 1 minute, and we'll switch to the other side and see if I can do the other side. And while I'm sitting here, I got 37 seconds to explain to you what's going on with my current physique and my current nutrition. So as you'd imagine, having a baby, which was last Tuesday, today's Monday, so 6 days ago, almost a week, my nutrition has been non-existent. Just eating whatever, hospital food, food that my mom brought by, or brother or sister or whatever. So not much on the nutrition front, definitely not tracking anything. And I'd have to say, if anything, I'm probably overeating because a lot of the food that we had was high calorie stuff, even though I didn't have that many meals. So probably in a calorie surplus the last week, most days. And then the training, it's time to switch sides. From the training standpoint, I haven't trained since last Tuesday, the day that we went into labor. So haven't been training, and my body's rejecting me, which is probably good. I get a little bit of rest from lifting. However, I haven't done any cardio or activity at all. So today's my first day back. So I'm feeling a little sluggish. I don't know what my body weight is. Oh. Oh my gosh. I got a cramp in my foot, Charlie horse. Woo. So as I'm explaining to you about nutrition and training, my lack of nutrition the last week, lack of sleep, is manifesting right now. You can see I'm cramping. Actually, the assault bike felt pretty good. I was struggling, but not as bad as I thought. But this right here, foot cramping up on me, I know I was dehydrated the last week too. That's why I had my water pack on today, making sure I handle that, because I wasn't drinking that much water at the hospital. So it's been a mess, but you know, what do you expect? You're having a baby, our first child. We had no idea what's gonna happen going in. So I'm just happy and blessed that Erica and Maverick are in good health. My health is secondary right now, but I'll be able to bounce back quickly, no problems. Oh, let's try this again. Actually surprised my ankle doesn't really hurt too much doing this, so let's start that timer. Aside from that, that stretch. Oh no, my hip. Oh, I'm falling apart. All right, here we go. All right, so aside from all that, this is a shit show right now. I'm feeling good, and I'm looking forward to being able to get into training. We have to figure out the whole sleep routine. Right now, Erica and I are sleeping in separate rooms so she can handle when Maverick wakes up at night and do her breastfeeding to help him calm down, get some calories in. Little man, he's bulking. And then I'm sleeping in the other room so I don't get woken up when he cries, because right now I can't really help that much because I don't have any detas. I don't have any milk in here. So I can't really help when he's crying because he's hungry. If he's just crying because he's uncomfortable, of course I can help. But most of the time right now, he's crying just because he needs food in the middle of the night. So we decided that it'll be best that I can get my sleep in the other room. That way, when it's morning time, Erica can get her sleep, and I'll take him out like I did today. I took him for a walk. We're out there for over 2 hours. Erica got a little bit of sleep. Then right now she's with him, and then when we get home, it'll be my turn to help out again as she takes a nap. So that's kind of the structure that we're trying to implement as of today. So I don't know if it's gonna work, but I'll let you know how that goes. So I'm gonna do this one more time each side, and then I'll do a little bit of some Thorogun massage work and get up out of here. Last thing we're gonna do today, we're just gonna go ahead, hit a little bit of massaging, mostly focusing on this hamstring right here. See if I can loosen that up. So we're gonna go 3 minutes. Where you at? All right, here we go. Oh. So you wanna try to get in a position where whatever muscle you're doing is pretty relaxed. So it would really be best if I was laying on my stomach and I had this behind me, pause, going on the hamstring, of course, and letting the hamstring completely relax. But this way is all right if I can just take some of the weight off using my arm or something to hold my leg up. That way I can let it be fully relaxed as I drill into it. So do this for 3 minutes on this side, and to be truthful, I need to get back home, make sure Erica and Maverick are doing all right, so I probably won't even do the other side, just focusing on this side here that's really bothering me. And that'll be it. That's it for the session. Little cardio, recovery, got it done. Hey guys, look who I have here. Everyone say what's up to little Maverick, going on our second walk of the day. I was gonna take the stroller again, but then Erica suggested that I try out this sling right here. And it's cool because you can go hands-free, even got Rachel attached to the hip. Got you, of course, recording here. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it. The only negative is I feel like his head could kind of just pop out of this part right here. So I don't know if I completely trust that yet, but I've been using my left hand to add a little bit more support, especially if I bend forward, of course. But other than that, like, he's pretty tight and snug in there. Look, he's chilling. This little man loves taking walks. If he's crying, and if it's not because he's hungry, because if he's crying because he's hungry, you just got to give him food, otherwise he's going to keep on crying. But if he's just crying because he's not stimulated enough or bored, then walking, we found, makes him go out like that. And even he might open up his eyes and kind of look around, even if it's just around the apartment, just walking back and forth, pacing. So I'm getting a lot of steps in with this guy right here. It's such a beautiful day as well. Oh, it feels so great to be outside. And that's one thing I wanted to kind of bring up really quickly, guys. If you live in an area where it gets cold in the winter and you don't have to be there, if your finances are okay to go somewhere where it's a warmer climate year round, you should do it. I've lived in California for 5-6 years. I've lived in Ohio most of my life. I'm back in Ohio right now just because I wanted to have this opportunity to bring a little Maverick into the world with family around, because my family is still here. Most of my family is still here. But if you have the opportunity, if you live in Ohio, if you live in one of these cold places, if you have the opportunity to go somewhere where it's warm year round, do it. Do it. Try to bring your family with you, whatever, because this feeling right here of being outside, it's a beautiful thing. It's not just like, it's more than just nice weather. Your energy, your mood, everything changes. It makes it easier to be physically active. You can go outside more. You can go on walks so much easier. You can just breathe. So yeah, I just wanted to bring that up. I suggest it. Check it out. Go to California. There's a lot of other places besides California that are warm too. Texas, Arizona, Florida. What else we got? Those are probably the most attractive. Even just a little bit more south, like the Carolinas. There's a lot of places out there, guys, where it's not freezing all the time. So if you're in somewhere like my sister's in New York, a lot of people love New York City because it's New York City, but it gets cold. Man, that's depressing. Seasonal depression is a real thing. So get outside, move to a place where you can be more active more easily, if that's realistic for you. We got the proud mama right here.
Baby.
How's it feel to be a mom?
It feels great. I just want to hang out with him all the time. I kind of am, because he eats a lot. Oh, he's smiling.
Oh, smile. Smile for the camera.
Smile. Smile. He just ate, so he's a sleepy boy.
Yeah, all he does is eat, sleep, and poop.
He poops a lot.
He poops a lot. But it's been great so far. Erica's doing well. We're blessed that he's healthy, she's healthy, Rachel's healthy. All is well. So just want to give you guys that quick update. And that's really it for the video. And I'm not going to say I'm going to do another video next week, because normally when I say that, it may or may not happen. So I'll do another video when I feel like doing another video. Hopefully that's fair. All right. All right, y'all. Peace. No wasted steps.